We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Angels baseball comes your way next. Griffin Canning, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the fours coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
The third baseman, Rafael.
Settling in now, Rafael Devers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. And there's out number 2. Here's J.D. Martinez, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
First delivery to him on the way.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
2-2 the count. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Red Sox nothing. Angels coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Anibal Sanchez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
At the plate now, David Fletcher.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's got the average to 321. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. And it's fouled away. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. On the ground to the right side. Moreland's there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Ready now for LA, Anthony Rendon. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Too high, 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Sanchez sets his sights. Here's the 1-1. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2 out, nobody on. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Chavis has it, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. Still no score. Stepping up to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Lifted in the air out to right.
Waiting on it is Goodwin.
1 away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Three balls and a strike to count to Moreland. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. Fouled away. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So here's Michael Chavis now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. The 1-0 home. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Here's Jackie Bradley now.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Hermosillo will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Cervelli is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. Moreland at second. Chavis at first. 2 out in the inning. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Mike Trout.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here comes the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Count still at 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Castro, a California native, actually. He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar list.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Now at the plate, Tyrone Taylor took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Tyrone Taylor.
Pitch on the way. Now this is popped up. Room, however, behind the plate for Castro. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, I can't imagine that's a pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 pitch.
That's in. Ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Third inning, no score to this point. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 2-1 home. Count remains 2-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. To second for one, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. 2 out with the man at first. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here now the 2-2. Softly hit out to short. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Xander Bogaerts is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Here it is.
1 ball, 1 strike.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Striding into the box, Matt Theis. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Benintendi in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. So stepping in, Luis Renfroe. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First offering on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. And now for the Angels, Michael Hermosillo. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now here's the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And he lays off for ball 1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Here's a topper foul off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Here it comes. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Shohei Ohtani would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
In there, and it's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
1-1 the count. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 1-2. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Standing in now, Michael Chavis. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here it comes. Back at it is Sanchez as he moves ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A shot down the first baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1. Digging in, David Fletcher. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. The 0-1 delivery. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes. The 1-2. Catches the corner. Got him looking.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Hard on the ground towards short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for Boston.
In now, Francisco Cervelli. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Cervelli, once an Atlanta Brave, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Goodwin is there, 1 away. Stepping in, Tyrone Taylor, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Now the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. And he misses with it, 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
From the stretch, Andrew Benintendi comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Now batting, the third baseman, Raphael.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Matt Andriese takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Matt Andriese.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he takes strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Line, that's a base hit. In quickly with it is Trout, and that'll hold the runner at third base.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
In now, J.D. Martinez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Standing in, Mitch Moreland. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox on top 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. In there, no balls and a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
At the plate, Brian Goodwin. Pitch out, nothing doing. Left side, but well foul. One and two now as that's in there at the knees.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. No runs, just one hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Count remains full. And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Now at the plate, Jason Castro hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. The 1-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Once again, a 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Stepping in now, Matt Theis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Sanchez coming up on pitch number 71 so far. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Hit in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now. So striding in, Luis Renfroe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Slow roller down the third baseline. This is pulled into right. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Into the box now, Michael Hermosillo. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there, and that retires the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate.
Michael Chavis.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Bradley waits on the 1-0.
Ball, that's off the plate.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ready now, Francisco Cervelli. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. But they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Striding forward now is the DH, Shohei Ohtani. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments. First
offering on its way.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box, David Fletcher. Out of play. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop on to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away. 2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Now the pitch.
No touchdown.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Sanchez sets his sights. Here's the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And that retires the side. Angels go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Cannon Middleton is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 99, Keenan Middleton.
7th inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the outfielder Tyrone Taylor. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. This one's blooped out toward right center field.
Coming in is Goodwin.
He can't get to it. This one's down.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0.
Yeah. 1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Rafael Devers. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Left fielder coming in, but this will land untouched. The 2-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Runners on first with 1 down. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them. Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey.
1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple as the lead remains 3-1. Darwinzon Hernandez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Darwinzon Hernandez.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Mike Trout.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Here's the 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. First things first, here's a throw over, and he's back standing. To the plate now, Brian Goodwin, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Jason Castro, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jason Castro is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Matt Theis is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He hit a sac fly earlier. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Heath Hembry trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Heath Hembry.
At the plate now, Luis Renfroe, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Ready with the 0-1, and it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Two men are on with two men out. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Angels strand a couple. They still trail it here 3-1. Ty Buttrey has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. At the plate, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Mitch Moreland.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Nope. 2-1. Now the pitch.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here now the 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box now, Michael Chavis. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Called strike 0-2. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
So now to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 gets the outside corner, strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Standing in now, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Tyrone Taylor would be next. A runner on first with 2 away. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in and looking for more, Tyrone Taylor. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Boston strands a couple, and it's still 3-1. Matt Barnes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
Digging in once again, Michael Hermosillo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The left fielder, Michael Hermosillo.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Two and two. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Bradley is there. He's got it 1 away. And Now the designated hitter for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-1 pitch on its way. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Here's the pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
In now, David Fletcher, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Anthony Rendon would be next. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. And good work there, as this is taken for ball 4, and the Angels have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
In now is Anthony Rendon, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, the pitch. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. Angels leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Justin Anderson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Leading off the inning, Andrew Benintendi, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1 pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 2-1 home. Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Rafael Devers. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One out, nobody on. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, J.D. Martinez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Castro has it. The throw to first is in time and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Brandon Workman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
44, Brandon Workman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Trout. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Ball
3-0.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Taylor is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Digging in, Brian Goodwin. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. It's a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. and that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Standing in, Jason Castro, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Fouled away. Angels down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Boston get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Anibal Sanchez earns his 5th winner of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Brandon Workman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 27th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.